I have a huge crush on my professor, and maybe it's mutual. So I have been out of college for a few years and I just returned this semester to continue my education. I'm going to try to be minimal with certain specific details, but it's a smaller lab setting in a science-related course. So I'm nearly 30F and my professor is a somewhat older guy. I'm not really sure of his age, but I'd guess at least 10 years older, maybe his 40s. So anyway, I felt something developing a few weeks into the course and it was difficult for me to put my feelings aside while in class. When I realized I had a crush, I felt pretty embarrassed because I would break eye contact nervously when the professor looked at me and it made it hard to focus at times. What absolutely does not help is that the professor gives me extra attention in class compared to everyone else. During lecture he basically hyper-fixates on me, like he's talking to the class but he stares into my eyes the whole time practically. He often will interject every so often and say my name out loud even if I don't raise my hand or anything. Or he'll go over the exam protocol and unprompted acknowledge me standing there. Hi, Anon. I'm one of the few people he addresses by name and he seemed to make it a point to learn my name. One time I was sick and he went up to me during the exam and asked how I was feeling and would keep checking in on me during the time I was unwell. There was one instance where he came up to talk to me after class and went to show me something in the storage room, science-related, but didn't make it a whole deal to bring the rest of the class in there. At one point he told the class that he suffers from social anxiety in one-to-one scenarios, although I often find myself in those scenarios with him, not on purpose. The dude is married, also BTW, and yeah, obviously this dynamic is very delicate with his career and everything too. I plan on just keeping my feelings to myself because I care too much about my professor and wouldn't want to fuck up his life. I just hope that my feelings aren't super obvious to him. So yeah, any advice/thoughts regarding all of this?